What do you do for fun that's cheap or free? Splitting firewood. Hit that piece and having it split, with just one hit is rewarding. Learning to tie knots. Get a piece of string. Head to www.animatedknots.com and learn some knots. It's easy to start learning, and you can learn useful knots or also decorative stuff that gets as complex as you want. Origami. $5 for a pack of 500 pages of origami, basically just colorful, thin, and square paper. Then just look up origami patterns online and have fun. I once spent like 5 hours trying to figure out how to make a rose and didn't even notice the time going past. Crochet, hiking, going to consignment shops and Goodwills and finding weird clothes, visiting cute little bookstores, walking around close by college towns, trying to find new music or learn a new swing dance move, and playing old board games that we have sitting around. Disc golf. Most courses are free. You need 3 discs to get started, which runs $20. Cover my hands in PVA glue and peel when it's dry. Geocaching. Pouring river water into a sock. Read. Listen to podcasts. Clean my house and organize things. Cook real food. Play with formulas in Excel. Learn new things. Plant a garden. Craft practical items. Window shop online. I like to take my dog for a walk and a car ride to go get lunch before I go to work. I have just recently gone through a breakup, and something that gives me peace of mind is how my dog will never lie to me, and will always show me the same amount if not more affection as I give her. Dogs truly are Mon's best friend. I go sit in the park and people watch. It's really relaxing and good for my mental health. It's extra fun if you bring snacks. I've been teaching myself how to play chess online. I do a lot of walking, so Pokémon Go. I wasn't able to play it at launch, but apparently the content has vastly improved. Sure, they do everything they can to get you to buy the in-game currency, but you don't have to. I find washed out wood by the water and make art projects with them. Smiley face. Drawing. Just get a piece of paper and a pencil and start doodling. I collect rocks. Some I've found are just for fun. Others are for throwing at the neighbors. Running. You don't need fancy shoes. I've been running for years and I spend $35 to $50 per pair and have had zero issues. You can wear just about anything, and it's a great way to explore your neighborhood. I don't know if it's cheap, but driving around. I need to be moving to feel alive. Before COVID, I would go to soccer matches at my local college I live near. They were free. I color in coloring books. I like the nice quality ones made for adults. They usually cost about $20 but give me hours of fun. Alternately, I buy cheap kids coloring books at the dollar store and corrupt them on our coloring corruptions. I also have more expensive colored pencils, but you can easily set yourself up with some decent ones from Crayola for not a lot of money. It's a very relaxing hobby, and if you check my submitted posts you can see some of the stuff I do. I watch YouTube or browse Reddit. Lol. Make something out of random household objects. Cut down Thalmor. I use Hot Wheels tracks to launch marbles into the basement wall. My parents love me. Disc golf. Listen to audiobooks downloaded from the library. Bicycling. It's free once you have the bike. I act out superhero scenes from different comics. And I commentate on really great WWE and WWF matches. I love parks. For a minute I was going to try and visit all the parks around me but never got to start doing that. Some local parks around me, at least pre-COVID, would have free events like kayaking, bow and arrow shooting, plays, stargazing, and movie nights. There is a park near me that would stock up their pond with salmon once a year so you could have fun trying to catch those wild things. Put a piano app on your phone and start teaching yourself. Not always fun but absorbing and rewarding. Nothing. Doing nothing is underrated. Call it meditation if it makes you feel better, but put down the phone. Find a nice spot and take a dozen deep breaths and empty your head. I just started mountain biking. Granted, it's not cheap to start. Sure, there is cheap used stuff, but after you get a bike gear, doing it is free. Volunteer. Lately I started belly dancing. It's so fun, especially I don't know why, but nights I feel so much energy and belly dancing helps a lot to calm down and get tired. Listening to music. Put river water in socks. Disc golf 100%. Starter kits are only around $20 for 3 discs, and most of the courses are free to play because they're in public parks. It can be expensive if you want to go after every other disc you see, but $20 starting out isn't a bad deal. Play Pokémon Go. Game is free, I'm outside walking while playing, which is good for health, and I've meet new friends who also play. Travel to Poland for alcohol. Well, not anymore, but during the BC era, before COVID, it was cheaper to fly to Poland, buy 1.5L in duty-free and fly back, than to buy 1.5L in the store locally. And one can only imagine the price difference when you take your family, book a hotel, and party. Masturbation. I hike through mountains. I do it because I love the scenery, not because I'm trying to prove something or accomplish some goal. Well, I guess my goal is the scenery. I read a lot. I've been trying to work through my unread stacks, but then I go to the library or get on Libby and that goes out the window. Stargazing. Masturbate. Come on, son. ... Your mom. I'm sorry. I read it and watch clips of funny or interesting things on YouTube. Skip rocks at some local pond. Then go for a scenic walk at some park, and along the way probably pick up some ice cream. Yeah, that's what I do. Reading, as long as you have a decent public library nearby. Disc golf until I throw one in the water. Start to fap then hate the fap. I create a playlist, listen to it really loud and sing along with it as though I'm performing a show. Dig up clay, filter the sticks and rocks out of it, and make Mesopotamian-style clay tablets out of it. Skateboarding. It's a good way to waste time. I have a couple of things I like to do. I like to go camping. It can be kind of pricey up front if you don't have gear, but it's fun. I also like playing guitar. If all else fails, I do enjoy cooking or baking. A nice walk in the park is never bad either. I hope y'all enjoy. I write anything that comes to mind. I'm not very good, but it makes me happy and it's fun. Deep breath outside. Why not? Dollar store party in my room, to help fix my forever depleting mental state. Play old video games instead of buying new ones. Say you do it for the nostalgia so no one knows you're broke. Disc golf. I just started playing disc golf. You can get a starter set of discs on Amazon for around $20 and look for free courses in your area. Naps. So much napping. Well, technically what I'm doing is called a depression nap, but it fits the parameters of your question. Also, people watching. Not like stalking or pedo creeping, but like sitting on a bench at the mall and watching people be stupid, pretty, or whatever. I love to coin roll hunt. It costs only in the coins that you choose to keep. I found plenty of silver coins during COVID. For more info visit r/crh. Shopping at Goodwill, Salvation Army, St. Vincent de Paul or any flea markets. Oh, the fun stuff I find. Learn to play guitar. A cheap acoustic can be had for between $30 to $50. Add on a set of picks for $5 and you are set. I use a free app on my phone to tune and there is near endless amount of tutorials on places such as YouTube. Couple that with guitar tabs for almost any song you can think of on sites like https://www.ultimate-guitar.com/ and you have a cheap but fulfilling journey. Stargazing. Geocaching. Just avoid the official app edit. Alright, disclaimer: opinions about the official app vary. Third-party apps have a lot more features, including many that are officially exclusive to the geocaching website, for free, or the premium version of the official app and/or the website, paid. Depending on who you talk to, using unofficial software while not paying for premium might be described as anything ranging from outright theft to something that's completely alright. There are also people who pay for premium and still use the unofficial apps, too. Just don't believe you have to pay to access more difficult caches. That's simply not true, and can be done even officially through the website. Go to that one playground where these girls hang out and watch them try to diss me with poor words. Well, open Reddit, that's fun and free. By the way, happy cake day. Browse Reddit. Obvious. Sketch, paint. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a masterpiece. Whatever's on your mind, just let it out over there. It could end up being random paintbrush, or pen, pencil, whatever, strokes in the end, but who cares? Go to the cemetery and feed the geese. Take a run outside. So many free video games these days. Start a garden. I've been growing weed during COVID, and obviously you don't have to grow marijuana, but gardening is a great hobby. All you need is some dirt and some seeds, or even just some vegetable trimmings if you're careful. Onions, especially green onions, can grow from just a cutting. Things that would normally be trash. If you'd like a random off-the-wall suggestion, start making things out of pewter. Pewter is a metal that is extremely easy to melt and pour into molds. You can get started with any cheap piece of pewter from Goodwill. Look for beer steins especially, but pewter will usually bend when you squeeze it, and a crappy pan over a burner. I use a hot plate so I can do it outside. It's fun, and you can make whatever you can make a mold for out of it. Thanks for watching. See you later.